good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And yes, you are listening and watching Back from the Dead, the Diary of a Mad Jonathan podcast radio show. The only radio show that will absolutely make you say, I'm just saying. Please, everyone, you over there with the red panties, thank you. Yes. Well, hi, and welcome back. It's been, 1 month of stressing and just stressing. And here we are again, recording a new episode here in my bedroom. Yes, it looks like a boring porn video, but don't judge, because it's so hot, right? By the way, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Isabel Polito.
Hi, listeners.
There, girl, you are right beside me. You ain't got to scream. you ain't got to scream. It's been a month of hectic situations, Isabel, and I was supposed to be consistent. I was supposed to be, just pushing this podcast, but how can I when you have situations that you just can't stop? Life just...
It was a month of losing.
Oh, what? Losing?
Yes.
Yeah, losing. It was just so hard, and this is where when Greg says life is hard, he means it. Life is hard. Let me give you guys... Oh, first off, happy August, everyone. Let's give that a round of... Here we go again. Just keep... Isabel, why you look so formal? Like you about to go in an interview or something. Will you relax? Isabel, it's right. It's a month of losing. August was horrible for me.
July.
Is it July? Oh, my bad. July. And now we're in August. Because the first week of July, I got into... Well, not me. My car got into a hit and run. Now, I wasn't in the car. But this was Sunday. I think it was July 5th or 6th. I don't know what that... Figured out that day was a Sunday. It was around 4th of July. Going to work at 5 a.m. It was 4:15. I see my car right on the curb. Mm-hmm. It was on top of the curb. I said, why is my car closer? Because first off, we got so many cars in this fucking house. We look like a bunch of narcs. I'm just like, why we got so many cars here? There's only like 5 people and we got like 8 cars and shit. But my brother's a car lover. But anywho, so I'm breathing hard. I feel so fat.
Hot.
And it's hot too. Well, it's not that hot because originally our studio... By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we stopped recording at Camille Jackson's house because it's being renovated right now. They're getting ready for the Renaissance concert. You know what? Let's give that a round of applause. Are you a fan of Beyonce?
Yes.
Oh, what song do you like? And we'll be right back because she don't know. She only knows tune songs
No.
like Como la Flor. That's like
That's not tuned.
Yeah, but Selena is like the Beyonce of Mexico, of the Hispanics. Do you agree or disagree? You know what? You're canceled. Anyways, so let me go back to this hit and run. My car was totaled. I mean, it got hit so hard that it's on top of the curb already. It's on top of the island. Like, that's terrible. My car, the hard work of 5 years of having 2 jobs. And I'm just like, first off, let me tell you something, Isabel. The thing that I was worried about, like, damn, who's going to open my store? That was the first thing on my mind. Like, I was supposed to open the store. Here I am thinking, damn, who's going to open the store? Who's going to do the shipment?
That's sad. I don't know.
It is sad, but at the same time, I don't know. I just have that guilty conscience because you know me. I call out. Right. I just don't call out at work. It has to be a reason, or I'm tired of work, or I'm sick and tired of seeing everybody. But yeah, there was allegedly, according to my neighbor, he saw. But okay, first off, this was at 4th of July. This happened at the week of 4th of July. So either way, if there was a loud bang outside, not the kind of bang, it's not being nasty, but if there was a loud bang, look at Isabel, so serious. If there was a loud bang outside, you couldn't tell if there was a firework or a car crash. But anywho, according to my neighbor, it was this guy in a silver truck. He was watching movies with his wife. And he saw my car got hit. Like, first off, if you knew my car got hit, why didn't you hit the doorbell first off? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, dude,
from your, same building?
Next door, literally behind this window.
But they knew that was your car.
They knew that was my car, but I think they were scared because maybe we don't know if it was a drunk driver or somebody was on drugs or.
What would you have done if they
scared the fuck out of me?
Sorry, if they did come to your door?
Ooh, that's nasty. They come to my door. If they came to my door, I'll probably be. Well, first off, who rings the doorbell at 2 a.m? Mm-hmm. Let's just say that my first initial like, holy crap, somebody's trying to come into the house. All right. I don't know how I would react, but maybe if the police were the one who was banging on my door at 2 or 3 a.m, that would be like an acceptable reason for to be banging on my door, if you know what I'm saying. Not that kind of banging. Y'all nasty over there. Let's give that a round of applause. Being nasty. So as I was saying, there was just, I don't know.
You have gone outside to see the driver?
I've never met the driver. First of all, there were 2 other cars involved besides me. Mm-hmm. It took 3 towing trucks to get that damn thing. I drive a Jeep Renegade. It's one of those little cube little looking cars. 5 years of hard work of having 2 jobs. I saw that thing just like looking sad. It looked sad. It looked like this.
You had just paid it off.
I paid it off. January, February, March, April. I think I paid it off in April, y'all. Saving up money. I was like, fuck this. Put this last $3,000 down. Bam. And here it was now. And probably my car is probably one of your Pepsi bottles that you're drinking right now. Your Pepsi can, whatever. But
that's
I don't know.
Sad though. You worked so many years to pay this off. Like, it was a car that you obviously wanted. That's why you got it. And then you worked so many years, and then you were finally able to pay it off for someone to commit a mistake and come take it away from you. Like, thank God you weren't in the car.
You know what? I wish I was. Then I probably would have got more money.
Thank God you weren't in the car, but like that's so sad.
Let's set a scenario here. Imagine if you was homeless, ladies and gentlemen. Let's pretend you was in the car. Let's pretend you were in the car sleeping. Like, fuck that. I'm gonna sleep in the car. Imagine that. And out of nowhere, somebody hits you. What is your first reaction? What will be your reaction, Isabel?
I'd probably run out.
Well, girl, you look like you can't even open the door. I was trying to open the door and I can't even.
You couldn't get out.
I couldn't get out.
You wouldn't be able to get out.
That's what I'm saying. But I was just
That's what I was getting to. Like, if your neighbor would have came and said like they just hit your car, would you have gone out there to confront the driver?
I can't because it was a hit and run, so you would even see the driver. So I was just till today. It's been a month and a half already. Till today I still can't believe that this happened to me because I'm perfect, and this doesn't happen to perfect.
And if you know Jonathan, his car was always clean.
I try.
He took so much care of this car, and I'm pretty sure. Well, we've used it in the podcast.
Yeah, that was
so you might have seen it in videos. Or
half
pictures.
of the time, that was the studio that we used. In the very beginning of the first season, it's very soundproof. So, you know, we're a podcast on a budget. We try to relax. I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry. And explain. No, it was just disappointing. But anyways, that was in conclusion a lot of depressing shit happening with me, and just in general, I feel like I've been feeling like shit lately. You know what I mean? But okay, what about this, Isabel? You had anything in your life that you work hard for, and it just broke? Somebody broke it, or disappeared, and somebody, you know what I mean? Have you ever had something like that's been taken away from you? And the hard work, materialistic, anything.
Well, just
your man.
No, I would think maybe.
Oh shoot! I forgot to introduce you, the Queen of Durango, Mexico, and Austin, Texas, Miss Isabel Pulido. Although I wanted to do that introduction. I'm sorry.
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you.
Okay, all right. But
no, I think the only time maybe I feel like something was taken away from me was when we were evicted from where we were living.
Girl, don't be saying that kind of sad stories now. Mm-hmm.
Because I was 14. Like, that's the only place where we ever lived in the 14 years.
Where?
In Redondo.
Oh, was that the one by
what?
A B's house?
No.
Okay, I'm sorry. Bianca, I meant.
Is it in Redondo.
Redondo,
We
okay.
lived there for 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I get home from school and there's a note. It was a 1-bedroom apartment. It was 5 of us living there.
Mm-hmm.
And one day I get home from school. I was the first one home. And there was a note on the door.
That's crazy, huh?
Yeah. And I think that's the first time that something... Obviously, it wasn't ours. We didn't own it. We rented it. But that was our home.
If you don't mind me
So
asking, evicted, so that means you guys owned a home or you guys rented?
rented.
Okay, duh, because did your mom and dad were in a financial situation at that time, or were they like...
Well, we were once that happened.
What year was that?
Like 15 years ago.
Oh, okay. Well, you can't really avoid, times are tough.
But it was like a dumb reason for them. They didn't have a reason for them to kick us out.
Mm-hmm.
They said we were a big family, but technically, like, if you were born there, they can't do anything.
They kick you out because there were like 6 of you guys in the house
There
or
was
something?
5 of us. But we were living like that for 14 years. And then
In that house.
all of a sudden it became a problem.
There could have been a nicer way to take you guys out of there. You know what I'm saying?
I think they only removed us because my uncles lived in the same building, and the landlord would go around and tell them like, oh, you guys need to be careful because you're gonna end up in the streets like your brother.
No.
Yeah.
Your brother?
My dad, like, they would
Oh.
say that to my uncles. I think we were evicted because it was when like all the buildings were getting remodeled in the city, and so they just wanted to remodel it.
Is it one of those gentrifications that's happening right now at Inglewood by SoFi?
Yeah, like that.
Really?
All of a sudden they get one big thing and all the rent has to go up.
What is the biggest thing there? The convention center, the little mini convention center that they've made? That's terrible.
Yeah.
Because, you work, you're not going to cry, right? I'm not very good. Okay. You look like you got teary eyes or you're just hot. But anyways, that's a little catch up. I'm sorry if I haven't been consistent with uploading. That was the goal. This is season 5. We're supposed to do it big. But let me get my life together and let me reboot a little bit. But yeah,
we couldn't record without our studio.
Couldn't record, and here we are now, and it looks like a bad porn studio. This is my bedroom, by the way. As you can see, there's Mickey Mouse all over the place.
I wish you guys can see the castle that's up here.
Oh, you won't see it. Thanks to Morgan and Andrew. Shout out to you guys. This is why I don't have a girlfriend, because they think this is Mickey Mouse Playhouse. That's what Mr. Anthony said. But anyways, we got a good topic for y'all today, and we'll be right back. Yeah, we'll be right back. Thank you.